What's going on? Tutorial time. I was just going through this and I just thought about showing people how to use it because I looked up a couple videos and everything like that, and the tutorials were okay, but honestly they all kind of sucked. So this is going to be my tutorial for the, I don't even remember what the name of the app is called, screen recorder. So I should probably roll my window up. So it's a screen recorder app. Basically, it's kind of the poor man's way if you want to do reaction videos, stuff like that. It's a screen recorder app. It has a front-facing camera app, which I have on now, so you can see me. And if you notice, it's literally just going to record the screen on the phone. Whatever's up on your phone, it's going to record. So make sure you don't have important safety information type stuff on your screen, because it will record literally what is displaying on your screen. Now, a couple things getting into it, I was like, oh, front-facing camera, this, that. A couple things I did not know is the fact that if you have a screen timeout set on your phone, like I do, basically a standby, if I don't touch my phone screen, if I'm not watching a video, it stays on, but if I'm not using my phone for, I want to say, more than like 5 or 6 seconds, my phone will dim out to save battery. Because right now the camera is just on, my screen will time out periodically. So it's just something to be mindful of, because if you're not watching a video, so if I pull YouTube up, YouTube will be up. That will keep my phone open because I'm watching a video. This picture of me is just an overlay on top of that, and the screen recorder is just going to record that video. Also, if you want to record a video, like say you want to do a reaction on YouTube or whatever, you want to record a video and then put this little box next to the video or in the video so you can see both. You cannot use a microphone or like an earpiece or anything, because what it's going to do, it's going to record you, but it is not going to record the internal audio from the video you're watching. This app is not that advanced, at least I haven't found out how to do separate audio tracks. That's why you got the free app, honestly. Because you didn't want to pay for all those other features and stuff. So, a lot of settings, like I said, I'm going to swipe through my phone. It literally will just record the screen that you're on. If you tap on your picture, you get settings menus. So what these do, you can change from a fixed square to a circle. I'm going to hit circle. So now I'm circle. It's a circle picture instead of a square. Personally, I don't really like the circle, so I prefer the square. Go back to the square. You have fixed ratio. What this does is allows you to make the box smaller or bigger. You can drag and drop it wherever you want, but it allows you to make the box smaller or bigger, and it keeps the dimensions the same. So I can just pull it up. Now I'm 80%, much bigger box. If you take it off of fixed, that allows you to adjust the height. So now it's going to be a really wide, short, scrunched picture, which I can still move around. Basically, if they're 50-50, your box is going to be pretty much a little bit more even. Some people want it more square, just shrink your height a little bit. Like I said, but that is all in your settings, which pulls up, like I said, these couple of menus here. Facecam, that is the front-facing camera. Upside down problem, which is that's actually kind of cool. What that allows you to do is, say you flip your phone, let me get off of this, say you flip your phone sideways and your video is now flipped, your picture, you may actually be upside down if your camera is now on the bottom instead of the top. You can actually go in and flip the camera angle so you're facing upwards. Kind of cool. So that's pretty much it for your camera settings, as far as internal for the face cam settings and things like that. Now, what you probably may have noticed or have not noticed, there's this little button bottom right, which I'm going to tap it so it pops out. I now have a hot menu. Now, this hot menu is going to have different keys. Right now, it is actually recording this video. So as you see, I can take a picture of what I'm recording for, like a screenshot. Stop the video or pause. When I'm not recording, this menu has a bunch of different options. It actually has the record option. Record is going to give you like a 5-second countdown. You can go into actual settings of the app itself and adjust those things, your countdown settings and things like that. Usually it can hold about 5 tabs in like a little semicircle. So you could have like, I have mine for record, the front facing cam, the files, settings and stuff like that. So I can just go straight into the app and settings like that. But one thing I want to show you, like for example, okay, you know what, let's just open up YouTube. What is wrong with my YouTube? Oh, there we go. So I'm going to shrink this box down a little bit just to make it a little easier to view. So I'm going to go back to my settings. I have my ratio fixed, so I'm just going to shrink the box a little bit. And now I am here. So, you know what, VFX artist, that's a pretty good video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip the search.
Oh. Wait, what? That's nuts.
Whoa! I feel like I'm just more confused now.
Well, let's take a look at how they achieve such a high level of quality.
But my audio is probably low compared to the video just now. You probably didn't really hear anything I just said. So what you got to do, you got to adjust your volume. It's going to sound kind of weird, but your video volume, for me, I put it just about there, maybe there. So when I play the video back, to me, it's really low. But
thanks to Bose for sponsoring
we'll
this
just
video.
skip into some
Body
video.
stuff, like the lips and the jowls and stuff moving. Like, that's so hard to
So
deal with.
now
You can't quite
I'm
animate it.
literally
It has to also be
talking
physics simulation.
as they're
Armor not
talking.
clipping through the bear. I feel like
And the audio is a lot more
is
even.
some
Now, a lot of that is you're just going to have to play with in
high-end
settings
work.
and do
Yeah,
a couple
totally.
videos so
When
you
you're
know
doing a
kind
hair
of where you
simulation
need your
or a
volume
fur
for
simulation
video.
for that
There's
matter,
really no
you don't
tutorial
have
for that.
every
That's
single
just trial and
hair
error,
as
at
something you
least
can
that I
edit in the
found.
program.
Let
You
me go off
have
this
guide
video and
hairs,
anything like that
base-
before I get hit for like copyright infringement or something like that. I don't know if that's the case. But yeah, so that's basically it from the VFX screen recorder. Simple app. It's available on Android and iPhone for free. I'll put a link down in the bottom. Well, I'll try to if I have one. I don't even know if they have an affiliate link program or anything like that. I haven't even looked into it yet. If you notice, periodically these two tabs pop up on my picture. The X and the little settings thing pop up when you tap the picture. Now, they will fade out after your time if you don't touch anything, but every time you tap the picture, that happens. So I've tapped it a few times, obviously, as you can see. So periodically, if I've been talking for a second, you'll realize that pops up, mainly because my screen dimmed is like, you know, your screen it gives you that dim before it turns off. That's what my screen is doing. So I have to tap something on the screen to make it come back up. Just like now. So for you, you don't see this. I do. Because then if it turns off, your phone just turns off in the middle of your video and you're like, oh man, I got to start over because my phone literally is recording a black screen in the middle of whatever I was doing. And it's an interruption. I can't really think of anything else, honestly. And, oh, one quick thing. There's a cool, see, there it goes again. I got to readjust my time on my phone. One cool thing is there's a shortcut you can put in, and this is in the settings of the app. If you double tap the top right of your screen that you're recording on, no matter which dynamic your phone is in, whether it's horizontal or vertical, double tap the right corner of your screen. If you tap it once, it'll pause the video, and you can set it to tap twice, and then that will stop the recording. Reason being, because normally to stop, you have to pull up your menu. Oh, I don't want to watch that. You got to pull up your menu. And then I got to hit the stop button. Now, anyone watching this video is going to see the menu. You can see the menu pop up. So anyone watching this video is going to see the exact same thing. They're going to see the menu pop up. They're going to see stop. Now, you can go into the video tools and like crop that out so you don't see that edge if that's something you want to do. And it's kind of cool because this window, I can actually move this little floater wherever I need to. And so it's going to be on the side of the screen. You know, I can move it wherever I want, which is cool. And I believe there is a way to just like turn it off of the screen. I'm lazy and I haven't really got into that. But there you have it. And it disappears. So when you don't hit it, it kind of goes off to the side and it's still there, but it's not very noticeable. Let me make this bigger real quick. So but yeah, that's a really cool thing if you set it and go into the app settings and set it to do like the tap and double tap in the top right. That way when you're ready to stop your video, you don't have to hit this, get the menu, hit stop, and then it's in your video. So with that being said, very different episode of Random Car Chronicles. I might put this under that title. I might just post it randomly. I don't know. Still building the channel up. So anyway, later. Double tap. That did not work. You know what? I'm just going to hit stop.